The ocean is more than 2/3 of the Earth's surface. It is home to 80% of the planet's biodiversity, making it one of the largest ecosystems in the world. With so much abundance in wildlife, you'd think this ecosystem would be the definition of healthy. However, another factor plays a role into the ocean's well-being. For years, oil spills both big and small have polluted the ocean, harming its marine life. Mammals like dolphins and whales are at risk of inhaling the crude oil, which can affect their lungs, immune function, and reproduction. The oil also has a chance of clogging their blowholes, making it impossible for them to breathe. According to the NOAA, oil destroys the insulating ability of fur-bearing mammals, such as sea otters, and the water repellency of a bird's feathers, thus exposing these creatures to harsh elements. Without the ability to repel water and insulate from the cold water, birds and mammals will die of hypothermia. Oil spills can also affect humans. If lethal impacts are not observed, oil can make fish and shellfish unsafe for humans to eat. Oil spills don't just affect the organisms in the ocean, but also the ones around it. It will create a domino effect, which will eventually impact the ones on land. Oil spills are more common than we think. Thousands of oil spills occur in U.S. waters each year. In California alone, there have been at least 44 oil spills, each over 10,000 barrels, or 420 gallons, affecting California's beaches, shorelines, and waters. One of the worst cases was the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in 2010, where 205.8 million gallons of oil was spilled into the Gulf of Mexico. Only about 25% of that oil was recovered, leaving more than 154 million gallons of oil at sea. This deeply affected wildlife throughout the Gulf of Mexico, including marine mammals, sea turtles, birds, fish, and invertebrates. According to the Center of Biological Diversity, more than 82,000 birds, 6,000 sea turtles, and 25,900 marine mammals were affected during the spill. This lasted a total of 87 days, making it the biggest oil spill in U.S. history. 16,000 total miles of coastline have been affected, including the coast of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. By educating people about oil spills and their effects, we can hopefully spread awareness to how detrimental oil spills are to marine organisms and the ones around it. We can help decrease the amount of oil spills by contacting local governments and suggesting them to put more rules and regulations on oil rigs, drilling rigs, and shipments carrying oil. We can learn about organizations that help clean up oil spills and help by donating to them. According to the TWN SacredTrust.ca, the estimated cleanup cost for a medium to large oil spill could be between $2.4 billion to $9.4 billion. We can help contribute to these cleanups by donating money or absorbent materials such as surplus hair, fur, fleece, or fiber materials to organizations such as the Cleanup Wave Program or the Matter of Trust organization. By donating such materials, we're helping cleanup groups clean up the oil that has washed up from the ocean onto our shores. For vessels, we can help prevent oil spills by tightening bolts on your engine to help prevent oil leaks, replacing worn or cracked lines or fittings, outfitting your engine with an oil spray or drip pan, and avoiding overflows when refilling your tank. If an oil spill does occur, you should immediately call the National Response Center or local state officials to report the spill. By becoming aware of such issues, it would help us prevent future oil spills or let us know how to help if one does happen. If oil spills like this continue to regularly occur, there is a chance of losing this ecosystem completely. After learning about how important the ocean is to not only marine animals but to the ones around it, we cannot risk that outcome. We need to keep in mind the ocean's importance and how damage towards it can lead to drastic impacts. It is our job to protect this ecosystem, especially because we are responsible for this pollution. We need to start now to prevent such events from happening and give the ocean a much more optimistic faith. There is still hope for this ecosystem, and if we work together, we have the power to change that.